Santa Cruz police are planning a news conference on the deadly shootings at 11:30 in a half hour, so we will stay on the air to bring it to you live. We have live team coverage. Katie Marzullo has new information on the gunmen and the fallen officers. But let's begin with ABC 7 News reporter Cornell Bernard live at the Santa Cruz Police Department. Cornell.
Cheryl, as you said, we are waiting for a news conference to begin here at Santa Cruz Police Headquarters, where we hope to learn more information about the shooting which claimed the life of two veteran police officers. As you can see, a memorial to the fallen officers continues to grow here in the courtyard as this small community mourns their loss. Stunned neighbors are slowly returning to their homes near the scene of a dramatic gun battle. These garage doors, spot of the deadly shootout with the suspect, are riddled with bullet holes.
Apparently this guy came out here with a gun in each hand, just shooting at the cops and them shooting at him.
Veteran Santa Cruz police officers Detective Lauren Butch Baker and his colleague Elizabeth Butler were killed when they approached a home on Branch of 40 Avenue conducting an investigation. That's where police say 35-year-old suspect Jeremy Goulet met them with gunfire.
Well, I heard a volley of about a dozen gunshots, and it was really loud, and it was really obvious that they were gunshots.
Two cars, one with bullet holes in the windshield, were removed from the crime scene early today. Sky 7 HD was overhead as the manhunt for Goulet unfolded on Tuesday. Less than an hour later, he was spotted blocks away and killed after a brief shootout with police.
I feel for the families, and I know that she had young kids. I can't even talk about it.
Jessica, just one of many overcome with grief and confusion about the tragedy. Many worry their quiet beach town has changed forever.
I know, it's kind of crazy. I grew up in New York City, and I didn't see this kind of violence. I don't.
Police continue to come to the police department bringing flowers, candles, cards with prayers and thoughts for the officers' families. Again, a news conference scheduled to begin here in about 25 minutes. We will bring it to you live as soon as it happens. Live in Santa Cruz, Cornell Bernard, ABC 7 News.
Cornell, thanks. The Santa Cruz Police Department has never lost an officer in the line of duty. Now, two veteran officers are dead at the hand of a man with a violent history. ABC 7 News reporter Katie Marzullo joins us from the newsroom to continue our team coverage on the officers and the suspect. Katie.
Well, Cheryl, as the officers had long and distinguished careers with the Santa Cruz Police Department, the shooter, 35-year-old Jeremy Goulet, had a long history with police, dating back more than a decade. Jeremy Goulet's father spoke with ABC 7 News after the shooting and admits his son had problems. In fact, he had a criminal history that dates back to 2000. Media reports say Goulet, who was a military police officer and Marine veteran, was convicted of peeping in California that year. Then in 2008, Goulet was convicted of invasion of privacy and illegally having a gun after he was caught videotaping a woman in the shower. The woman's boyfriend tells an Oregon newspaper he confronted Goulet multiple times outside of his girlfriend's condo, and one time Goulet had a gun and shot at him. Goulet was given probation and sex offender treatment, but ended up in jail after getting into more trouble. The Santa Cruz Sentinel reports Goulet was caught peeking in windows again during a meeting with his probation officer. The Oregonian reports Goulet grew up in California and lived in Alabama, Colorado, and Oregon before his fateful return to California. According to his Facebook page, Goulet had just moved to Santa Cruz in November. He got a job at a coffee shop in the harbor, and he got into more trouble. The Sentinel reports police arrested Goulet on Friday, and the coffee shop fired him on Saturday after he broke into a coworker's home and made sexual advances toward her. Police were reportedly following up on that incident Tuesday afternoon when Goulet allegedly opened fire, killing two veteran officers.
Devastated, and it hurts. It hurts deep, and I didn't know them personally, but I love Santa Cruz PD.
Sergeant Lauren Butch Baker had been with the department 28 years. He leaves behind his wife, two daughters, and a son who works for the Santa Cruz Police Department. Detective Elizabeth Butler was a 10-year veteran of the force. She leaves behind her partner, Peter, and two young sons.
The darkest day in the history of the Santa Cruz Police Department.
The Santa Cruz Police Department has posted this on its Facebook page. We appreciate all of your love and support during this unbelievably difficult time. We are all one family and one community. Thank you for standing with us. More than 150 people have posted their condolences. If you would like to share a message, you can do so on our Facebook page. Go to Facebook/ABC7 News. Live in the newsroom, Katie Marzullo, ABC 7 News.